and welcome to today's vlog.
Hi.
We're back together again, aren't we?
Oh, it's cold.
But it's cold out, yes. It's cold out. Sun's out, which is rather a bit of an illusion that it's warm, but it's not.
It's still beautiful.
Yeah, still a lovely day. What are we doing today? Well, we're going to give you an explanation about what we're going to be doing over the next, year, 12 months, I suppose.
Hopefully, yeah.
All being well. We've got a couple of things to do on the boat, and then obviously we've got some cruising plans coming up. We've been banging our heads together to see what we can do this year in terms of where we want to go and what we want to do.
Yeah.
First of all, the boat. There are a couple of things on the boat that we are planning to do this year. There are some things like the bow thruster. I think we've binned that off for the time being because...
Well, you haven't used it all year,
Well,
so...
no, and to be perfectly honest, you don't really need them. You don't pass your helmsman's course by using a bow thruster. You use steering.
We'll just wait until we get the boat blacked again.
And because of what we think is the problem with the bow thruster, it can only be repaired by actually coming out of the water. And the next time we're going to do that is when we have the boat blacked in another year's time or thereabouts. So what's the point of going to the expense of taking the boat out of the water just to have a propeller fitted on the bow thruster? Makes no economical sense.
No, just use your skills.
So I'll just have to continue using my skills, and hopefully we don't get grounded or we don't get stuck at flipping winding holes again. Anyhow, so what are we going to do on the boat? Well, you'll have probably noticed if you've seen the walkthrough and a few other bits and pieces we've done inside the boat, the flooring does need doing badly. Well, actually, the flooring needs to be doing well. It doesn't need to be doing badly. It's already bad. What's wrong with the flooring?
Well, it's lino for a start, which is not a problem, but ours is a bit wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
The bathroom is awful. It's only a small area, but when they took the washing machine out and had to break it up, that's ripped and whatever, and we haven't done anything to it.
Yeah.
And then the same in the bedroom, even though there's not an awful lot, but just want new flooring, nothing fancy, nothing expensive, just something that will last us and will look much better. And I think we're going to go for grooved stuff, maybe.
Yeah, it comes in
like
sheet timber, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you can cut easily.
We've looked at the very expensive stuff.
Carndine, it's called Carndine. If you've got that on your boat, well done.
Yes, yes, absolutely beautiful, but gorgeous, a little bit too
very expensive.
Yeah, we don't need that. And it's got a 10 years guarantee or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll have the boat for that long. We might have another one. So anyway, that's what we're going to do, hopefully. But that's in the next couple of months.
Yeah. And then the other thing that we've started to do, and I may just put in a couple of shots of what we've had or got at the moment, is our solar panels. Having been out cruising for the best part of this year, we've realised that actually increasing our solar panel output or input will benefit us greatly in terms of the less amount of times we have to run the engine, for instance, to charge the batteries up. Our current solar panels, we have 3 65 watt.
Bless them.
And they've been fabulous, but they just haven't really been enough power, to be perfectly honest. So we're selling those off. We've got 3 top boxes that they sit on, which we had specially made. I mean, somebody could use them. We're going to keep 2 of them, and we're going to get rid of the 3rd one.
And we'll just adapt them and have tarpaulin over them so that we've got some more height in them.
Yeah, so we can use them as storage boxes.
Because the solar panels we're having fitted are going to be on brackets so that we can angle them. So we'll just adapt the 2 boxes and then give away the other box for whatever.
Yeah, if you're watching this, and it's all right, I'm looking that way because we're at a junction and there may be some boats coming. Back to the solar panels. So yes, we've got the 3. We're reducing them, as Jan says, down to 2 300 watt panels. So that'll give us a total of 600 watts. Now that increase means that we can't just take the old ones off and put the new ones on. We have to increase the cable width because of the more power that's coming through, and we also have to upgrade the solar controller. We've got a really old one, works fabulously, but it's got none of that Bluetooth connectivity that people like, and also that you want to be able to see what's coming in your panels and what's going out.
Exactly.
That sort of thing, what's being stored on them, etc., etc. And our old controller doesn't do that. It just gives you 2 lights, on or off, effectively. Whereas the new one, a blue Victron one, will give us the extra power that we need, because it can go up to 50 amps, and also is Bluetooth, so we can link it up to the phone.
I still don't understand Bluetoothing, but never mind.
No, never mind.
I'll leave it up to you.
So that's a work in progress, and we will be filming. I haven't filmed the first bit of it because it was a rather tedious drilling holes in your roof. But when our man comes back to do the wiring and we install the controller, I will film a bit of that for you, so you can see all of that upgrade going in. That'll be over the next few months or so. And so then we come to cruising. Where are we going to go this year in 2022? Well, first up, we wanted to go this month, January, up the Ashby Canal, which, funny enough, is where we're standing now. We're standing on the junction of the Coventry Canal, which is going that way, and the Ashby Canal, which is behind us. Behind us, you can see, it's the Ashby. A beautiful little canal, absolutely no locks.
You've been up it, haven't you, years ago, but I haven't. I've never
Years.
been up there. Everybody talks about it.
It's a bit shallow in places. It's a bit narrow, as you can probably see by here, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Shallow meaning that it's not like the Shroppy Shelf, but you can't moor right up against the bank in some places, so you have to use your gangplank.
Oh, we've never used ours, and it's
We've never
new.
actually got it out, have we? No, we've never used it.
I think I've just shifted it one side to the
Touch
other.
wood, we've always been lucky with mooring up, but we may need it going up the Ashby. Now, we wanted to go up now, we should be there now, but unfortunately they're still doing some work up at the top, towards the top end of the canal.
Bridge 47, 48 or something.
Something like that, yeah, which means we can't do the entire bit, and we want to do it. What's the point of going up a canal if you can't go right to the end?
No.
Especially as the end of the Ashby actually has some quite stunning views, and it's got a little farm shop, as I believe. So,
oh, swans! I'm going. Sorry.
But yes, I've been up there with my late mother. We took a trip. I've no idea where you were at the time.
I have no idea. All the children. You just left us at home, I think.
But my mum was a real lover of the canals, and she came out with us on the holiday. We went on the 4 counties, and we did the 4 counties ring. But it was just me and her on it wasn't a workboat, but it was a reconstruction of a workboat that was owned by Willow Wren. And it was a little 2-berth, but it had the boatman's cabin in the back, which is where I slept. And Mum slept up the front, in the cabin section, front cabin. And it was great. We were only out for a weekend, and because we got it from Willow Wren, which is at Rugby, there was only really the stop lock to get us through, which I could do single-handedly. It's not a problem. So it was a great little trip. Our Mum absolutely loved it. We stopped off. We went to the pub. I think it's called the Frog and Hedgehog, or Dog and Hedgehog. I can't remember what it's called.
Have you got any photos?
I've got some photos. I may put a photograph up when we went there. But it's absolutely gorgeous. And anybody who knows me or knows us will know that sadly 2 years ago in 2020 I lost my mum. We couldn't see her. I couldn't go and visit her because it was the start of it was the middle of the COVID pandemic that we were going through that particular year, and she was in a care home. She had been in a care home for quite a while, and I used to go and visit her regularly, but unfortunately because of COVID restrictions nobody was allowed, not even close relatives were allowed to go and visit your parents or your family. Bit of a shock because she went downhill very quickly and passed away. I don't think she actually died of COVID.
No.
It wasn't put on the
No,
death
because
certificate.
she was in her 90s.
But yeah, she had a really good life. But obviously it was a bit sad because 6 months before that I'd lost my sister as well. So 2019 and 2020 were a bit crap for me in terms of losing family members. never mind everything else that was happening with COVID and work and stuff. So what I wanted to do is bring Mother up here. We've been carrying her ashes with us ever since. And everybody's saying, well, what are you going to do? Are you not going to bury her with Dad or anything else? Well, Dad's back in Leicester.
This is what you want, isn't it?
Yes, Mum lived in Leicester for quite a lot of her life, but not all of it. Where she ended her life is not particularly where I'd like to have her buried or whatever, but she was cremated. I've got her ashes, and I've decided that I'm going to bring her up here. We're going to come up to the Ashby Canal. We're going to have a lovely time here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to scatter her ashes into the canal.
And
because she loves being here.
And
she loved the holiday.
We can always come and visit.
And then, exactly. And it means we can come and visit. And she's got a place on the canal. So, in a way, it's like she'll always be with us. Yeah? Sorry. Right.
Breathe.
Breathe. Okay, sorry about that. Let me just compose myself. So, cruising plans, or big cruising plans for this year, we're going to go down to the Thames.
Yes!
We did it many years ago on Sapphire, the shared boat that we used to own, when it was moored at Ano. We used to go down to the Oxford quite a lot, or down to Oxford quite a lot when we were at Ano. But we've never done the entire Oxford, from the North Oxford all the way down to the Isis Lock and then onto the Thames and Abingdon and all that sort of stuff. But we've done Kingston on Thames. We've gone to Limehouse, where we come out of Limehouse Lock and up the tidal Thames and everything else. I'm going to be doing my VHF radio exam. I've got all that booked in. Got a radio organised and everything else, because that's what you need if you're going to go on the Thames.
Yeah, because we didn't have to do that last time.
Didn't have to do it last time because we had a colleague with us, and we went in sort of convoy, just the two of us. So as long as we were able to keep in touch, the two of us, it was all okay.
We didn't even have life jackets then.
No. Oops a daisy.
But
we have got life jackets now. So we're going to start off our trip on the Thames from the top of the Oxford Canal, where it meets the Coventry Canal at Hawkesbury Junction. And then we're going to go all the way down the Oxford, through Rugby, all of those lovely places, Somerton Deep Lock.
Ooh.
Do you remember that? That is
yeah. Of course, it's going back.
Yeah, it's going back a few. All the way to Oxford, which is lovely. Remember
Yes,
Oxford, mooring up in Oxford. And then onto the Thames. You've got a choice. You can go one way or the other when you get to Oxford. You can either go straight on down to the Isis Lock, or you can turn off right and go down a little narrow section, and it opens up into countryside and fields. I forgot the name of the field now. It's a really wide open section. We'll probably do that bit. And then down the Thames. And then I've no idea where we're going to actually go off. Whether we're going up the Regent's Canal, which is what we've done before, get into Limehouse and come out the Thames that way, or whether we're going to carry on and come into Limehouse. That's the more trickier manoeuvre to make. But worth a go. Why not? You only live once.
Make sure it's not windy.
Of course.
We did the last time we did this, my mum was on board.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh God, she loved it.
And then we'll poodle up the Grand Union Canal, because we would like to get up towards Crick. Now, I don't know if any of you are planning to go to the Crick Boat Show this year, 2022. Luckily, it happens to be on this year on my birthday weekend.
Oh God.
So if you see us there, you can buy me a drink. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I
I'll be
knew
in the beer tent.
you say something.
So we're probably going to go. So we'll come out of the Thames and go up the Grand Union Canal and be at Crick in time for my birthday, which is the beginning of June.
Just tell them the 6th.
Oh yeah, 6th of June. By
Why
the way.
not just tell them all?
Well, they know that because you've seen the vlog last year where I did a brilliant barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Why have you not seen it? I'll put a link up somewhere. Well, there we go. So we'll be there in June, and then we're going to meet up with our pals, I think, at some point around the end of June, and then we're going to
hopefully,
fingers crossed, we're going to go down towards Stratford-on-Avon. I'm not sure whether we're going to do the Avon Canal, no idea. We'll see what the time, the weather and everything else plans for us, because we're guided by the weather and everything else.
Yeah.
But yes, a little trip to Stratford-on-Avon, somewhere we've never been, somewhere we've always said we'd love to go. We've been by car several times when we used to live on the East Coast, but we've never been by boat.
No,
So
no, the girls were mad on Rosie and Jim, weren't
Rosie
they?
and Jim
they used to
and
have the old, what was it
the
called?
Ragdoll
shop.
Ragdoll shop. Ragdoll Productions made Rosie and Jim.
Yeah.
And the Teletubbies. I used to be a Teletubby once.
Oh, you still are. Anyway, we have been there, but only by road.
Yes. And then after that, who knows? We haven't got any plans after that, because then it'll be sort of early autumn. We have sort of made a pledge that we're not going to go into a marina for the entire winter of 2022 into 23. We may just go in for Christmas, because that would be nice.
Yeah.
But we'll try and spend as much time out on the canal as we possibly can. So after Stratford, whether we go down the Avon or not, I've no idea, to Gloucester, or whether we turn around and come back and go somewhere else. I haven't planned that bit yet.
It's too far.
But that's what we've got planned so far this year. Hopefully you can come with us. Before we go any further though, just got to say a big hello to a new Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, we haven't got many. We're not like some of them big channels.
But they're all very important.
We love every single one of you, and we'd like to say hello to
Sharon Prinz. Hi, Sharon.
Hello, Sharon. Thank you very much.
Thank
for
you
joining
very
us.
much, and Happy New Year.
We do have a bit of a laugh on there, and we do post some photographs and various bits and pieces, and there's a few benefits there, including getting to see the vlog early, getting your name in the credits at the end as a thank you for supporting us, various other things. You can also do the same thing, by the way, on YouTube and become a channel member. That gives you similar sort of benefits, and there's some behind the scenes footage depending on which level you go at. Anyhow, that's all our nonsense.
Oh, sun's going in.
Ooh. If you've enjoyed this little catch up with us, then don't forget to thumbs up for a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribing, by the way, is totally free. You don't pay for any of that. Don't forget also to press the bell icon.
Ding!
Brilliant. Who'd think that's on a t-shirt now? You can get that on a t-shirt.
I haven't done that for ages.
Go to our merch store, you can get that on a t-shirt. How bizarre is that? Yes, pressing that ding button, the bell icon, will mean that YouTube will notify you next time we upload a vlog. In the meantime, stay safe everybody. Happy cruising. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.